in a way that we can understand.
Yeah, what have you got?
Hey. So, hope that the three of you together means that you found out something about where Susanna's taken my son, have you? I don't understand what that means. I mean, you're not holding out on me, right? None of you guys would hold out on me. Would you? Because you realize this is my son. I mean, this is my blood.
Right. I understand.
So can I just do something to help, or will you guys tell me what's going on?
No offense, but the jackal toils in solitude.
Okay, we got everything under control. Completely.
Oh, I see what's happening.
Yeah.
Everybody's mad at me, right? You guys are all mad at me because Sonny told you that I went public,
Okay.
and so now I screwed everything up because
Come on.
I thought I was doing the right thing.
Well, but you did the best thing that you thought
I know,
you
but I
should do.
defied you in the process, and I am sorry for that, honey.
Okay, Sonny might be upset with you because the news conference that you held had repercussions, okay? Now, Lucian is known to be
What?
with his grandmother, and he's not as high a priority anymore.
Wait a minute, what are you talking about? He's not a high priority. What is that supposed to mean? What do you mean my son's not a high priority
That's not
anymore?
what I mean. I just mean he's still considered missing, but the police now know that he's with his grandmother. It's not as urgent
Oh,
anymore.
my
He's not
Let me
in
talk. Let me
danger.
talk. You got to let us do the legwork. I don't want you to get your hopes up and then get disappointed.
Okay, well, you know what? I understand what you're really saying underneath that whole thing you just did, and what you're really saying is that you are shutting me out, and it's not okay with me. So you guys go ahead and do whatever it is that you want to do, and I'll go do what I want to do.
Which is what? Go to Jack's?
Yeah, go to Jack's, because Jack's is very helpful. He understands
got you
how
in
I
trouble
feel.
in the first place, calling the press conference
No,
and
Jack-
tipping off
Jack's
Suzanne,
gonna get me
honey.
into trouble. What Jax does is he tries to help. So I don't understand what it is that you're trying to do right now, but if you're trying to say that it's suddenly my fault that my son is missing, if you think it's my fault, it's not. And it's not Jax's fault either.
Okay,
Okay?
The way to help your son, is not by, you know what, doing whatever you think is best. Because that's not the way to help
well,
them.
that's
You
not-
gotta let us do what we gotta do.
Right, I need to let the big boys handle it.
You're in
Why don't
danger
you say
right
what you
now, and
really
I don't
mean?
want.
Okay, listen to me. If I in fact do realize that bitch has my son, then I am telling you this is the last time that woman is ever going to betray me, because I am going to go there and I'm going to get him back.
Okay.
Period.
Okay, you let her manipulate you in the first place. She played you like a piano. You almost lost your life. I don't want that to happen again.
I don't think you understand something. I'm so over everything. I'm so over it. I don't care what you want. I don't care what you want. I don't care what you want anymore. I want my son. Don't you people understand that? And if you don't like what I need to do to go about doing that, Sonny, I really don't care.
She has quite the capacity for fury.
Okay, now you guys know why we can't have her on the search. She's emotional. It's her son. You understand how she can be, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to fight. I don't want to go against my wife. But this is the only shot we have right now of finding her son, right?
Yep. I mean, good
We
luck
can't. We
with that.
got to be able to manage her. So, sit down real quick. Get to work on that thing, okay? We all know now that we got to do this quickly. So you better have something on that is useful. Because I am not gonna lose my wife.
You know I'm right. Okay, I'll try and have the lattes hot. Maxie, I know that this is not you. I know it's Kate. I have to go. Okay. Hi.
Hi, I'm sorry to come by unannounced. I wanted to know if you heard anything about this ridiculous lawsuit your father wants to file.
Alexis came by the Haunted Star and Ethan and I were there and she wanted to know if it had merit or something.
And did you tell her it didn't?
I told her that Dad is using it as a distraction from his drinking.
That's just about what I said.
But I don't think Ethan agrees.
He's supporting the lawsuit?
No, he's not supporting the lawsuit. He's supporting Dad's drinking. When I went back there again, they were sitting at the bar and they both had a drink in their hands.
That's disappointing.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm not surprised about Ethan because I didn't even think he was going to go along with the intervention because he's so much like Dad, he doesn't want to believe that he has an alcohol problem.
Well, you didn't either. You changing your mind?
No, I know that Dad has a drinking problem. I know. He's the way that he's been since Jake died, he's not himself and he's trying to wreck himself and unfortunately the intervention didn't work.
Well, it still might. If we stick to our guns about the consequences of his drinking.
I'm sorry, I can't deal with this right now. I have so much that I have to do. I'm running late. I have to get lattes.
And it's too painful to talk about.
Once Theo's identity as the Balkan was discovered, I was able to make considerable progress procuring an electronic footprint, as it were.
Records, like financial, medical, that kind of.
Yes,
Like that, yeah.
and once it became apparent that Suzanne took Lucian to Phoenix, I was able to hone in on a specific area. I discovered that one of Theo's bank accounts was used to procure an automobile.
Oh, that's a car.
You didn't. I don't know that.
Yeah, and thanks to technological advancements in automobiles, I was able to hack into said car's electronic systems and track it to a residential area in San Antonio, Texas.
Okay. So once Brenda went public, Suzanne, it was out of the question for her to fly, so she hit the road.
San Antonio's pretty close to the Mexican border.
We can't let her get that far.
Well, I'm ready to go if you are.
Okay, you know how to contact my pilot, right?
I do,
All right.
sir, yeah.
Tell him to have the jet fueled and ready 10 minutes ago.
Right. Should I inform the Divine One?
Did you see what transpired here? Did you not hear anything I said?
Yes, you were...
Did you not hear anything I said?
You were reluctant to bring Brenda into the loop, but that was before you knew my information. Now that you know that it might lead to the actual location of her son, don't you think she might want to come along?
Okay, listen to me. Okay, can you just listen to me? Again, I'm gonna say it to you because I know you have a problem communicating or something. Are you listening? If you say one word to Brenda about San Antonio, I will break your leg.
Seems fair.
Okay, good. You ready? Who you calling?
Retired social worker. I know if this were an official rescue, we'd call one in to handle the kid in case he was traumatized or something.
Good idea. But no social worker. I think I got somebody else I can bring.
Is there a problem here, Miss Jacks? Can I call someone for you? Your lawyer, maybe?
Come on, man. How many times I gotta tell you to stay out of this?
Hey.
Hey, yourself. Thanks for meeting me here, of all places.
What do you mean? I like Kelly's.
Yeah, I know, but your father's staying upstairs, and I've been encouraging you to stay away from him, so...
Well, he's not here, so... I mean, if he was, I wouldn't leave. I'm not seeking him out, but I'm not gonna hide from him, either.
It's very evolved.
I'm trying.
Like, I know, it's tough, your situation with your father, and I want to be here to support you.
I'm sensing a butt is coming. Are you going somewhere?
Well, Spinelli tracked down Suzanne. She's in San Antonio, so Sonny and I are gonna fly down to San Antonio and hopefully bring back Lucian.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that you were off the case.
I am, officially.
Unofficially.
Unofficially, I don't think this is a police matter. I just want to help my family.
I think it's good that we have.
In this situation, okay, I mean, Brenda's son is missing, and her best friend, who she thought was her best friend, took him, and she's angry and scared, and she's taking it out on Sonny, who's trying desperately to fix things, and Sonny and I are...
What?
It's like when I was undercover, and I find myself thinking that he's a good guy.
Oh, he's charming.
It's not that. It's like he trusted me, so he let down his guard, and I got to see who he was and how he got to where he is. He's smart. He's got a sense of humor. But I mean, all that went out the window when he shot me, and I found out he was my father, and whatever. Anyway, here we are working together again for a common purpose, for an honorable purpose. I don't have to stand in judgment. I don't have to look for incriminating evidence. We're joining forces, and I get along with him. It's nice, I guess.
Well, I mean, you know how I feel about Sonny, so I'm surprised I'm going to say this, but I am happy for you.
You are?
Yeah, I know how important it is for you to get to know your father. So I think you should savor it because you never know when you're going to have the chance to do that again.
You know, it doesn't matter what Sonny does right now. The authorities are looking for Suzanne and Lucian, and it's only a matter of time before they're found.
Okay, but guess what? Dante told me that because of what we did, that Lucian is no longer a priority.
Why not?
What do you mean, why?
Encouraging you to permanently join up with Sonny forever and ever or
I
something.
know that. I know. And I'm not going to throw away my badge and join the family business. I just appreciate this to work towards the same goal with him, and then I get to see the good in him.
It's not too much to ask for.
I feel for the guy. I mean, Brenna is losing it right now, and she's taking it out on him. He's an easy target for her, and all he's doing is trying to find her son. Sorry. Yeah, what do you got?
A location on Suzanne's car. It's parked in the driveway of a house bought by a woman named Sherry Scott 3 years ago. I have not yet been able to tie it to Leo.
Well, yeah, that's because she wouldn't want him to know about it. Send me everything you know on Sherry Scott. I gotta meet Sonny at the airstrip.
Will do.
Looks like it's on.
Okay.
Love you.
Of course you're gonna think of.
We're gonna have to improvise depending on what Spinelli turns up, but what we have in our favor is that the element of surprise. Suzanne doesn't know she's gonna be found.
And Suzanne doesn't want this kid traumatized any more than we do.
Let's hope.
From the moment I found out about you, everything I did, dealing with Brenda, placating your grandpa, everything I did was to make sure you'd grow up safe, away from the bad guys.
As soon as we get Lucian, I want you to grab him, reassure him, and just get him out of any kind of danger.
Yeah, I know what to do.
And that little smile, that's what keeps me going. You're gonna have the best life ever, and I'm gonna make sure of it.
I love you, Grandma.
I love you too, sweetie.
Let's just hope Suzanne doesn't put up a fight and she goes quietly.
Well, let's just say this. She's worked long and hard to pull off this scam. We need to be prepared for a fight.